Can Mario Batista's pressure, volume, and submission games survive Vinicius Oliveira's early knockout power and scramble danger? Welcome back to the Prestige. Today we're breaking down a high variance bantamweight matchup between Mario Batista and Vinicius Oliveira. This fight is a classic clash of win conditions. Bautista thrives on pace, pressure, and layered grappling over time, while Oliveira is built to end fights early with power and opportunistic finishes. We'll keep this clear for casual fans while breaking down the exact funnels, hidden data, and volatility that decide whether this fight turns into a grind or ends suddenly. First, the fight style interaction map. How these two styles actually play up against each other. For Mario Batista, primary style is a high volume striker grappler, very decision oriented. His secondary style is a control based clinch and positional grappling. He likes extended striking exchanges, clinch control, late round pace fights, and ground transitions for submissions. And he doesn't like early chaos and firefights, where raw power can land clean. And for Vinicius Oliveira, his primary style is a power striker with early KO emphasis, and his secondary style is opportunistic submission and top control specialist. What he likes is pocket brawls or distance striking with damage spikes, early ground transitions. And what he doesn't like is extended, control heavy fights that trend towards decisions. How and when their styles collide is in the mid range striking and early pressure exchanges. Oliveira looks to land power early and force respect, while Bautista absorbs, outputs volume, and gradually shifts the fight towards clinch control and ground scrambles, where round accumulation and submission threats will emerge. Now for the win funnel system, the clear path each fighter needs to follow to win the fight. For Mario Bautista, pressure with a high volume of strikes to draw overcommitment. Clinch engagement, positional control, and chain takedowns with steady output. Use submissions and transitions or win a decision via pace and rounds. For Vinicius Oliveira, aggressive distance closing and pocket exchanges for power shots, defend takedowns, counter scrambles into opportunistic ground attacks, and win by knockout or a fast submission in round 1 or 2. Here are the strengths that each brings specifically to this fight. For Mario Batista, he brings sustained volume and accuracy to exploit Oliveira's strike absorption in exchanges. He brings submission threat, directly counters Oliveira's secondary ground game. And he has a proven decision win rate that neutralizes Oliveira's finish dependence. For Vinicius Oliveira, volume striker opponents tend to shell up over the fight duration. His power striking aligns well with Bautista's willingness to engage, and his short average fight time supports early finish pathways. And on the flip side, here are some weaknesses that can be targeted. For Mario Bautista, he has absorption vulnerability against high impact power shots. His recent knockout loss introduces durability questions, and he has limited margin for error early before the pace takes over. And for Vinicius Oliveira, a small UFC sample creates uncertainty in extended fights. A low submission output if forced into control heavy grappling, and his striking absorption trends worsen when the pace escalates. And the hidden detail that nobody's really looking at is that Mario Bautista's strength of schedule UFC streak features grapplers and veterans, potentially overlooking threats like Oliveira's knockout power, making this a sneaky upset opportunity. I ran 100,000 simulations using real in-depth stats with fight-based modifiers, and here's what came up. For Mario Bautista, he has a 57% chance to win this fight, with 9% coming by knockout, 18% by submission, and 30% by decision. And Vinicius Oliveira has a 43% chance to win, 34 of that coming by knockout, 3% by submission, and 6% by decision. The most common finish window is round 2, and the outcome volatility score is chaotic. In the end, Mario Bautista's volume, clinch control, and submission threat give him the more reliable 5-minute fight profile, allowing him to edge Vinicius Oliveira through pace, positional dominance, and round accumulation. Oliveira's early power and scramble efficiency eject real finish danger, but his effectiveness drops as exchanges stack and control phases extend. If this fight flips, it's because Oliveira's power or a scramble submission connects early before Bautista's pressure funnel fully activates. What do you think? Bautista by decision or submission? Or Oliveira by knockout? Drop your prediction in the comments. I read every one. If this breakdown helped you at all, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the rest of the card breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and let's see how this one plays out.